What's up, guys? The video you are about to watch is a video from our private business training group. There is tons of content over there if you are looking to take your juice business to the next level. If you're new around here, this is my sister and I's juicery. We've been doing this for 8 years. We actually opened the shop on this X-1 Mini. So today I'm going to train you on efficiency and how to have a smooth shift working on the X-1 Mini. This is also applicable to the M1. If you're thinking about purchasing a Goodnature machine, definitely use our code JKJuices to get free filter bags. We also have our private business training linked down in the description. You can find both of those links down in the description. These are all the juice bars we are currently mentoring. We have a blast over there. There's tons of content. Jordan does business trainings, and I focus on the juicing process and how to really use these machines to benefit you guys. All right, here is the recipe. If you're in the collective, you also get access to all of our daily special recipes. We normally post about one a week, so this recipe will be in the collective. It's a mixture of our classic and snap. I've been drinking it throughout the week and it's really good, so we're gonna do that plus the mangoes, and hopefully it goes over really well. So our prep for a smooth shift starts the day before. At the end of every shift, I wash all of our bottle returns and make sure that I have bottles prepped and ready to go. So for daily specials, I use unlabeled bottles. They just live down there, and then the rest of these dish racks are all dedicated to a specific recipe. Normally at the end of every shift, I have a tub of bottles or two, and those all get washed, put in their dedicated dish rack, and then I'm ready to roll throughout the shift. If your bottles aren't prepped and ready to go, it's gonna take a lot of time out of your shift. So just do that at the end of every day and you'll be ready to go the moment you walk into your kitchen. The main thing I'm gonna train on today, and what all of your efficiency revolves around on these two machines here, is keeping the press running. If your press isn't running, there's no juice flowing. So everything that we do is going to be in regards to and revolve around that press running. First thing we're going to do is get our produce prepped, but we're only going to prep enough produce to get that first press cycle running, so we can get caught up chopping up 20 pounds of produce and 20-30 minutes later realize the press could have been running that whole time. Another big thing we want to consider here is these single versus batch press cycles. We want to use that single press cycle. It's about 75% faster than the batch press cycle, and I have thoroughly tested this. I have video of it here on YouTube. I'll link it down if you're watching this in the collective. But you're going to get the same yield, almost exactly the same yield, and same quality for a lot faster. I used to press into a small pitcher and then dump it into our beverage dispenser, but we're going to cut out that step by using a 12-quart tub under here. Saw somebody do this on Instagram. I know from experience that these berries are going to be squishy, so we're just going to knock these out quick. I'm going to do one lemon, my mango, tell me what time it is.
10:21.
10:21. Can you write that down? Eraser board. I'm going to pair that squishiness with some hard ginger. I haven't used this machine in such a long time. Nostalgia! I'm just leveling out the press back here, and I'm also pre-pressing. I love the pre-press. Gotta love the pre-press. So I can quickly do in seconds what the machine would take a couple minutes to do. So that's gonna save us an extra press. Final. I just hit batch. Cancel. We're not off to a good start. Here we go. While that's running, I'm going to start prepping the next. Keeping my eye on it too, because that mango is going to be real squishy. Here it comes. Yeah. What's going to happen? I'm going to add some carrots. He's going to add some carrots. Alright, lemon first. Yeah, it's our pineapple snap and classic with mango. Throw in an apple to clean out the grinder. Don't ever want to touch that dashboard right here with a dirty hand. We always want to use our knuckle. Learned that from Jordan. Not off to a good start here. What's our time?
Recover. It's 4 minutes in.
So I added a harder texture vegetable in there with the squishy stuff, just because it gives a little. I'm watching. Give some texture, give some stuff for that to grab onto. Look how pretty this is. All right, that helps. So be sure to add in some carrots when you do those mangoes. Anything squishy. I don't know why I didn't do that to start. So again, you see me here prepping the produce while the machine is running. Good. No squishage. When I worked on this machine, I just remember I was constantly, you really got to be on your toes because you're feeding this machine every couple minutes, so you really just got to go. Lemon. alternating softer stuff with harder stuff. And I'm filling this hopper all the way full here to this line. Chopping your carrots up fine is going to help the grinder grab onto them. Press. One or two more presses. Just that mango I've never worked with before. Halfway through the batch, got 2 quarts down here. Pre-press is so important because you're able to squeeze out so much excess liquid. So if you're constantly worrying about stuff flowing out the top, you can fill the bag up, just give it a quick squeeze before you press it. This is really pretty, Jordan. You want to take a photo? Oh, it's for social media. I did it. Yeah.
They're excited. It's fun, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
collective crew is like,
Let's go.
what's our time?
We're 13 minutes in and we're wrapping up the last press here. Stopping here because we're getting full, so I'm just gonna shut this down. Make some room.
How long do you think they're bottled?
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
This bag is full, but that's okay because we're gonna pre-press.
Pre-press, pre-press.
We will be making a t-shirt that says pre-press. Really cool. Okay.
All right.
There she is. What's our time?
10:39.
Minus 21. 20 minutes.
Screen protector is fine. What is it?
20 minutes there to make a ×2 baby batch, so 12 juices, so a couple minutes a juice, and I definitely could have cut out a whole press cycle, but that was my first time juicing mangoes. So, and this is a mixed recipe. This is going to be a tough recipe to juice. It was half carrots, and there was 2 pounds of pineapple in there, so we definitely were testing the limits of the grinding and of the squishiness. If you're really struggling and wanting to increase the max output, just avoid annoying things to juice altogether. Don't use kale, use spinach. Don't use celery, use cucumbers.
Mango!
So you can easily avoid things that aren't pleasant to work with and not fun to juice. Just work with apples as your sweet liquid base, cucumbers as your strong liquid base. Don't use kale, use spinach. There's definitely ways you can hack this to better suit your needs, which we are going to speak about one hack here after we taste test.
Pretty press. Small, fast, fast.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Wait till you taste this!
Yay, it's mango!
That is mango. Wow, that is a fun recipe.
Alright, Lauren's freaking out about the mango juice.
I didn't expect to taste it at all, but taste it.
Okay, I haven't tried it yet. Wow.
All right, last couple things I want to talk about before we get these finished up and up in the fridge. Bottling does take some time. If you've got an extra hand, you can cut that time in half. When we're really swamped, Jordan will come in and bottle and label, get them all ready to go and up into the fridge. So that's definitely a big speed increase, especially with bigger batches. Obviously, the bigger the batch, it's going to take longer. So if you have an extra hand, somebody just in the kitchen or working retail, say, hey, I need some help, come bottle these. That'll definitely increase your efficiency. The other huge upgrade that you can make to your Mini is buying an 8.5 quart food processor. I've been using this thing every day for years. When I discovered that I can juice 25 stalks of celery in under 30 minutes on the Mini, my mind was blown. It takes 20 seconds to grind up a baby batch of carrots. So before you go jumping into an X-1, if you are maxed out on your Mini, definitely just buy a food processor, and it's like putting a Judy-sized hopper on your Mini so you can quickly cut out the grinding time and pump out the juice. I was watching videos on the Mini playlist in preparation for this video, and Jordan and I were able to bust out 5 3-day cleanses in under 3 hours. It was 9 to 12, and I was done, cleaned up, and we were out the door in 3 hours. We made almost 100 juices. So using the Samick and Mini, you can definitely increase your output to Judy level output. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Be sure to check out our links down below. Jump into our collective business training group. We dump content into that resource constantly, so you can definitely learn a lot quickly. If you're looking to fast track your juicy journey, jump in there. We've got an awesome community. Be sure to use our code JKJuices if you're purchasing a Goodnature machine. Get free filter bags. I think that's all for this video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Once you're done with your shift, take your produce bowl. Start unloading everything. It's like riding a bike. Using the Mini. We're going to take everything but the alligator knob and the grinding blade. Agitator knob. To clean the hopper out here, we're going to need our big produce bowl, our soapy water that we just used over there, and your sandy rag. We're going to pop this down here, rest it on the bowl. Give this a quick rinse out. See if I remember how to do this. So take your knob and wedge the towel here in this corner so you can get a little tension. And it should just out. We'll just drop those in there, and we'll get our soapy brush and some more water and scrub that out. Our sandy rag. This orange stuff here isn't dirt or pulp, it's pectin from all the juicing that you do on your juicing equipment. If you've got a home juicer, I'm sure you've seen your stuff start to stain orange. We use Oxy Dip from Webstaurant store to clean that out, probably once a month, but I probably did it, I don't know, every few months. But just get some Oxy Dip on your brush there when you're scrubbing it, and it'll get that pectin out. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to clean the Mini, easy peasy.